Week 2 for the Detroit Lions was a rough one as we lost 23-14 to the Chicago Bears, and this week we host the 2-0 Green Bay Packers, and we have an opportunity to possibly take first place in the NFC North. The Packers are probably the most balanced team in the division as they have a pretty solid offense still led by Brett Favre, and their defense is also pretty talented as well. We'll have to see if we can overcome that and get our second win of the season. We start off with the football here, 1st and 10 as Josh McCown will drop back, looking to his right, decides to throw it over the middle, and that's nearly intercepted. McCown had a rough game last week, so he's going to have to be much more efficient if we want a shot at beating the Packers, but here's Kevin Jones getting a nice run on 2nd down. 3rd and 2, we have a shot at getting the first down here, and we're going to run a counter with Sean Bryson, and he picks up the first down. We're definitely going to have to depend on the run game a bit to help McCown out as he drops back here, looks left side, and he's going to be sacked trying to throw that one away. I got to do a better job of getting the ball away sooner than that, as now it's 3rd and 27, and we just have to throw this one deep to Scotty Vines, but it's in triple coverage and it's incomplete. So now the Packers take the field offensively, and here's Brett Favre handed off to Najee Davenport. Davenport just runs over Kennedy for the first down. Unfortunately for the Packers, Amon Green has back spasms and he'll miss this week. But Davenport's still a solid running back, so we're definitely going to have to respect the run game here as Favre drops back. Looking to the right side, he's going to find Donald Driver. He was tackled just short of the marker, so now it's 2nd and 1. And now they're going to pitch it out to Davenport. He spins out Ernie Sims and picks up the first down. We got to do a better job of staying in our lane so we don't get spun out like that as Favre drops back, throws over the middle, and that's going to be picked off. Daniel Bullock's the rookie coming up with that one. But he's going to fumble it, and it's going to be picked up by the Packers. That's a rough one right there. It didn't really look like Bullock's fumbled it, though, as I'm going to challenge it here, and you can see right there, his knee hits the ground right before the ball pops out. So the call on the field would be overturned, and we lucked out there. So now we're back on offense after the turnover. It's 1st and 10, handoff to Jones up the middle, and he gets some solid yardage. 2nd and 5 now as McCown has 2 tight ends in the set. He'll look over the middle, finds Bryson, and he'll pick up the first down up to the 45. 3rd and 10 now after 2 incompletions as McCown will fake it. Throws right side. It's going to be caught by Dan Campbell, but he's short of the marker. Scared Monday don't make none though, so we're going to go for it on 4th and inches. And a simple QB sneak for Josh McCown is going to get stuffed, and we turn the ball over on downs. Just really unlucky for us there as the Packers take over near midfield. They're going to hand it off to Samcon Gado, who's blown up in the backfield. Ernie Sims making some plays early on. Now it's 2nd and 15. They'll hand it off to Davenport. Sean Rogers with a tackle here. We did a horrible job of containing Thomas Jones last week, but the run defense this week is much better. Favre on 3rd and 15 is going to throw to Robert Ferguson, and he's going to pick up the first down. Very unlucky play there for our defense. Now they're going to give it to Davenport on 1st and 10. He gets solid yardage. 2nd and 5 now. Favre has nobody behind him this time, so he's obviously throwing it here. And Favre just holds onto the ball for a while, and he finds Rod Gardner for a first. The Packers are just doing a great job of moving the football on this drive as Favre throws over the middle. He finds his tight end Bubba Franks for the first down. So the Packers are in the red zone here, but now they're facing a 3rd and 10. Favre will drop back, throws right side, and he's going to find Ferguson, who's going to power his way into the end zone for the touchdown. We just didn't stand a chance on that drive. The Packers were really determined to get into the end zone. So now we're down 7-0, but here's a big throw left side. It's going to be caught by Scotty Vines. He's going to get tripped up at the 31. Vines has been an absolute monster for our offense so far this season. Now it's 2nd and 10. We're just going to dump it off to Brian Calhoun. He's pushed out at the 18. So now we just got to keep it going here and try to tie this game up as McCown drops back, rolls to his right, throws, and he finds Roy Williams for 8 yards. So now it's going to be 2nd and about 2. Here's a handoff to Jones, and he runs right into a defender. He's actually doing a better job of running this week than he did last week, but now it's going to be 3rd and 2. McCown rolls to his right, has to get rid of it, throws, and it's going to be dropped by Mike Williams. Very disappointing drop there. So now Jason Hanson, my bad, hits the field goal to make it 7-3. So now I need the defense to step up here. It's 1st and 10 for the Packers as they're going to pitch it out to Davenport. He's going nowhere. He loses yardage on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd and 13 as the Packers look to convert and avoid a 3 and out. Favre looks, throws right side, and that's going to be caught by Driver, and somehow he stays in bounds for the first. That DB really just helped him stay in bounds on that play, and it was kind of frustrating to see. Here's Favre over the middle to drive it for another first down. At the end of the first quarter, the Packers lead 7-3, but it's still anybody's ball game. So now 1st and 10 to begin the second quarter. Favre all by himself. He'll drop back, throws left side. That's going to be caught by Davenport. Now it's 3rd and 7 as the Packers look to extend their lead to 2 scores, and Davenport goes nowhere. Our pass defense is struggling a bit, but our run defense has been solid so far in this game as they make it 10-3. The goal of this drive is to get into the end zone to tie the game up here as Jones gets the handoff, rumbles ahead for some solid yardage. Now it's going to be 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard gain by Jones. McCown will throw this time, and he throws right side, caught by Jones, but then knocked away. If we're going to have any type of offensive efficiency, these drops really have to stop. Here's a throw right side that's going to be caught by Williams for a first. So at least we convert there, but now here's McCown dropping back. Here's the blitz, thrown right side, that's going to be picked off by A.J. Hawk, as I probably should have just floated that over his head. Williams was definitely open on that play, but Hawk was right in the lane, and I just threw it right to him, as Favre's going to be hit as he throws there. So now 2nd and 10 for the Packers as they're looking to threaten to get into the end zone again. Here's the dump off to Davenport. He's tackled short of the marker. 3rd and 3 now as Favre's under center. He'll drop back, throws right side, and that's going to be caught by Franks, and he's going to be tackled just short of the end zone. So now we got to try to stop the Packers here, but Davenport's just going to dive in for the touchdown. Being down 17-3 is never good, but there's still plenty of football for us to play as Williams makes the grab over the middle. 2nd and 3 now, we're going to give it to Kevin Jones, and he actually gets stuck behind the offensive line for a bit, but then he's going to end up picking up the first down. So a new set of downs for us. Here's McCown on the play fake, looking to his right, rolling, and he's going to get tackled from behind. Again, I got to do a better job getting rid of the football when I have the opportunity to do so. Right here, McCown's going to dump it off to Jones for a solid gain. Now it's going to be 3rd and about 10 as McCown drops back, looking left side, and there's Scotty Vines wide open. He's into Packers territory. Big play for the first. So now we're looking to get back into this football game, but now we face a 3rd and 6. McCown throws right side. It's going to be caught by Roy Williams for the first. So we're right on the edge of the red zone now. Here's a handoff to Jones. Plenty of space for him. He's going to get across the 15. 2nd and 4 now, and McCown's going to drop back and throw this time. He's going to roll to his right, and we're trying to get it away, but I just didn't throw it in time. So now it's going to be 3rd and 12. McCown will drop back, looking down the field, throws left side, and that's going to be caught by Williams. We got away with an OPI, though. Calhoun definitely picked that DB, but I'm not complaining about that. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Here's the throw left side, and Scotty Vines makes the grab and runs in for the touchdown. Vines has been the biggest surprise offensively on this team, and a very good throw by McCown as well, as Vines gets the corner, and now it's just a 7-point game. So Green Bay still has time to make this a 2-score game again, about 2:13 left on the clock. Here's Favre on the play fake, hit as he throws. He's going to be picked off by Bullocks for a 2nd time, and Bullocks this time is going to take it all the way back for a pick 6 to tie the ball game up. Bullocks comes up with a huge play. He has been a beast so far in this game, as Favre throws right side and finds Bo Richter for a first down. Green Bay going 2-minute offense here, and now it's going to be 3rd and 7. Favre throws left side, tipped away, incomplete. We were literally just down by 2 scores, and now we have a chance to go into halftime with the lead, as McCown lets this one fly, and it's caught down the field by Mike Williams. He gets a little bit of redemption for his earlier drop, but now we face a 3rd and 10. McCown with some time to throw. Throws right side, and it's caught by Roy Williams this time. We're doing a great job of getting down the field here, and now here's a handoff to Bryson. He gets blown up in the backfield. It's going to be 2nd and 13 now as McCown drops back. He's under pressure, and he's going to be brought down for the sack. 3rd and long now, as here's McCown dropping back, looking for Vines right side, and it's going to be caught, and Vines gets into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a throw by McCown here, and Vines with a great route. He's able to get behind the defender and get into the end zone. 3 scores in the final 3 minutes of the 2nd quarter, and now we're up 24-17, and Favre's brought down for the sack. Green Bay uses a timeout, and now they have a couple more shots at getting down the field. Favre throws left side to Gardner for a few yards. Now this should be the final play of the first half as Favre drops back, and he's going to be brought down for the sack. We only rushed 2 players, and we get the sack there as we're up 24-17 at the half. Now, as long as we can replicate the second quarter, we'll pretty much win this game going away. But here's Davenport on the return. He's got some pretty good blocking. Kennedy misses him, and Davenport breaks a tackle, and he's finally brought down at the 45. That would have been a disaster if he would have got a big return out of that, but the Packers have the ball at their 45 to start the drive, and Gardner makes the grab for the first down. We just got to find a way to stop this passing game, as we're doing pretty well against the run as Godot goes nowhere. 2nd and 8 now. Favre in the shotgun next to Davenport, and he'll hand it off to him, and Davenport gets some solid yardage there. 3rd and 3 now. Packers in the goal line set, and they're going to fake it. Favre throws right side. It's going to be tipped away and nearly picked off. Now they have to settle for a 53-yard field goal attempt to make this a 4-point game. Kick is up, and it's going to go wide left, no good. All things considered, that drive could have gone so much worse for us defensively, but now we have the football back. Here's Roy Williams making the grab for the first. We can essentially put this game away with a couple good drives here in the second half, and Jones just stiff arms a defender and picks up the first. We need more of that from Kevin Jones on a regular basis as we face a 3rd and 10. McCown looks, rolls to his left, looks to run for the first down here. He's got a little bit of speed, and he's going to use it, and he's pushed out inside the 15. That's the benefit of having Josh McCown start over John Kitna. As Jones is blown up in the backfield, coughs it up. It's going to be picked up by Campbell. I initially decided to challenge this play because I didn't think Jones was down, but as you can see, he is just tackled and he fumbles it outright before he hits the ground, and the play stands. So now 1st and 10, the Packers looking to tie this game up once again. Hand off to Davenport, and he gets a nice run just short of the marker. 2nd and inches for the Packers now, and Favre's going to drop back this time, throws left side, and it's incomplete. That was actually a good play call in 2nd and inches, but didn't work out for him. But Davenport will pick up the first down here. If it's 2nd and short, you might as well just try to throw a deep pass just to catch the defense off guard, but Favre gets sacked there. So that was a good play call in the previous 2nd and short, but now it's 2nd and 15 here, and Favre throws over the middle, finds Ferguson for the first down. So the Packers are still moving the ball through the air pretty well as Favre drops back, throws over the middle. That's going to be caught by Driver, and they're into Lions territory now. 1st and 10 now across midfield. Here's a handoff to Godot. He's had a rough game, but he's going to pick up the first down and get even more due to a face mask by Dre Bly. Now the Packers are inside the 20. It's 3rd and 5 as Favre drops back. He looks over the middle. That's nearly picked off, but it's incomplete. Billy Cundiff missed his last attempt, but this is much closer than 53 yards, and he's going to sink this one to make it a 4-point game. 2:26 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 13 here as McCown drops back. Looks left side, finds a wide open Kevin Jones. He's going to make the grab, and Jones gets out at the Packers 40. McCown's over 300 yards passing so far in this game as Jones gets the handoff, gets a nice block there, and he's tackled just shy of the 30. 2nd and 2 now as McCown will hand it off on the counter to Calhoun, and he gets just enough for the first down. So now here is the I formation look for us on first down. Handoff to Jones, nice run, and he gets across the 20. 2nd and 4 now. McCown will drop back this time, and he's going to dump it off to Schlesinger, who's wide open. He's across the 15 and picks up the first. Now a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. We're facing a 3rd and short. Here's McCown trying to dump it off to Jones, but he's hit as he throws and it's incomplete. So now Hanson will kick another field goal to make it a 7-point game. So now the Packers have another opportunity to tie the game up here. Here's a handoff to Davenport, and Sean Cody with a big hit in the backfield. 2nd and 14 now, 30 seconds to go. Here's Favre looking down the field, but he's going to be brought down by James Hall for the sack. So now it's going to be 3rd and 25, final seconds of the 3rd quarter, and Favre just throws it left side to Davenport. He's not even close to the marker, though. That'll end the 3rd quarter. We're up 27-20, and we're 1 quarter away from pulling off a huge upset over the Packers. They're lining up to punt this one away, and we're going to come after this one. Ernie Sims just straight up tackles the punter. I was trying to go for the block, but I'll take that as well. Now it's going to be 3rd and 10. McCown throws it deep over the middle, and it's incomplete. We don't get a touchdown out of the drive, but Jason Hanson will make it a 10-point game with a field goal here. So now the Packers are behind the 8 ball. They're down by 10 here as they hand it off to Davenport. He breaks a tackle. He gets a solid gain there. 2nd and 3 now. The Packers have to have a little bit of urgency here as Favre throws right side. That's tipped away by Dre Bly. 3rd down now, and here's Favre in the shotgun. He's going to throw left side under pressure, and it's caught but out of bounds. The Packers just decide to punt it away, and now we have a chance to just run the clock down here as Bryson goes right up the middle for a solid gain. As long as we don't do anything stupid here, we should walk away with the win here up by 10, as Vines makes the grab and gets into Packers territory. So now 1st and 10, fresh set of downs. Here's a handoff to Jones. Nice run there, nice blocking. He's inside the 30. 1st and 10 now. Here's McCown handing it off to Bryson. He gets blown up in the backfield. Not a lot he could do there. Now it's 2nd and 14. Hand off to Jones on the counter. He goes nowhere. So now it's 3rd down and long as McCown drops back. Tries to force it to Vines, and it's tipped away incomplete. So now Jason Handsome comes out for yet another field goal attempt, and he is going to sink this one as well to make it 33-20. So now the Packers have 4:46 to get down the field twice and get 2 touchdowns. Godot's not helping matters, however. He's been getting shut down on just about every run he's had so far. 2nd and 12 as Favre throws right side. That's tipped away incomplete. 3rd and 12 now. The Packers are getting a little desperate here as Favre drops back, throws over the middle, and finds Bubba Franks. He's yanked down by his face mask, and that'll be 15 more yards for the Packers. So Green Bay is near midfield here, 1st and 10. Hand off to Davenport, and he's going to get across midfield now. So the Packers inching closer to getting some kind of points on the board. And here's a big catch by Rod Gardner. New set of downs, 2nd and 9. Here's Favre, throws left side. He's going to find Ferguson, who's inside the 20. 1st and 10 now from about the 15-yard line. Hand off to Davenport, and he's brought down for a short gain. So now 2nd and 9 for the Packers. Hand off to Davenport. Big block on McGraw, and now they're inside the 5. So now 3rd down from the 1-yard line. Hand off to Henderson. He's going to power his way into the end zone. So now 3rd down and 7 as McCown drops back. Quick throw to Campbell. He'll pick up the 1st down as we continue to run the clock down. We're at the 2-minute warning now. 1st and 10 as we look to close this game out. Jones goes up the middle for a few yards. The Packers are down to their last timeout. It's 3rd and 7. Here's the fake. McCown rolling to his right, and he's just going to run it himself. Picks up the 1st down and puts the game away. Definitely was a tough battle against the Packers as we expected it to be, but we're going to walk away with a 33-27 victory. And as the saying goes, it wasn't pretty, but it's beautiful. Looking at the stats, Josh McCown went 20 of 38, 336 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Also rushed for 25 yards on 6 carries. Kevin Jones, 73 yards on the ground, 43 receiving. Scotty Vines with a huge game, 5 catches, 128 yards and 2 touchdowns. Daniel Bullock's had a huge game, 2 picks, including a pick 6. And Brett Favre went 20 of 37, 256, a touchdown and 2 picks for the Packers. So I forgot to record this in the resolution that I usually record my gameplay in, but Daniel Bullock's was actually the player of the week in the NFL with his performance. Clinton Portis was the player of the week on offense. In the AFC, Shad Williams of the Bills rushed for 94 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Roosevelt Colvin for the Patriots had 8 tackles, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. So next up, we take on the aging greatest show on turf, the St. Louis Rams. They're not what they used to be, but they're still definitely a threat to us, so hopefully we're able to take care of business in the next game.